all devils coming at you. And yo, we got a guest appearance from a judge today on the show. Courtesy of U.S. News, judge asks for forgiveness after video shows repeated use of N-word in her home. Lafayette City Court Judge Michelle Odinet in Louisiana claimed she had taken a sedative at the time and had no recollection of the video. Isn't that what they always say, ladies and gentlemen? Isn't that what they always say? A judge in Louisiana, Michelle Odinet, has asked for forgiveness and understanding after a video surfaced capturing a series of racist remarks as her family gathered to watch security footage of an attempted burglary at her home. A black man was reportedly arrested in connection with the burglary at the Lafayette City Court Judge's home in Bendale Gardens over the weekend. A video that circulated after the incident appeared to show members of her family joking and using the N-word to recap the burglary while they watched the security footage. Odinet, who has 4 children, confirmed to local news sites The Current that the footage was from her home. It's unclear who shot it, who exactly is using the language, and who sent it to several members of the local media. The site also published a video which contains disturbing and explicit language amid joking and laughter. So they laughing as they using, calling people niggers. At one point, a voice is heard saying, and mom's yelling, "Nigger, nigger," to which a woman's voice answered, "We have a nigger. It's a nigger, like a roach." Philip Lewis, this is his tweet. Shout out to Philip, man. Louisiana Judge Michelle Odinet responds to video she and her family repeatedly say the word nigger. "I was given a sedative at the time of the video. I have zero recollection of the video and the disturbing language used during it." Let's watch this video.
Buggers, why are the lights
When I pull up in the whip, they be saying, "God damn."
Why are your lights on? They're like, hold up.
And mom's yelling, "Nigger! Nigger!"
Oh, shit, we have a nigger. It's a nigger. Like a roach.
Look, oh, that's me.
No, that's
I came from the backside.
He trips twice. He trips on through.
I was the only one running. That's me. Kitty was standing. I'm the one that took him down. Kitty's just standing there.
He lied. That was his wallet.
Yeah. That's my phone where it fell out.
The dude had a phone on him. He should have taken his phone and stolen from him, that fucking asshole.
And now I'm going to grab a gun.
Go and get the gun.
It's important.
Let's watch this again. Now remember, this is a judge, somebody that presides over you.
Buggers, why are the lights
When I pull up in the whip, they be saying, "God damn."
Why are your lights on? They're like, hold up.
And mom's yelling, "Nigger! Nigger!"
Oh, shit, we have a nigger. It's a nigger. Like a roach.
Look, oh, that's me.
No, that's
I came from the backside.
He trips twice. He trips on through.
I was the only one running. That's me. Kitty was standing. I'm the one that took him down. Kitty's just standing there.
He lied. That was his wallet.
Yeah. That's my phone where it fell out.
The dude had a phone on him. He should have taken his phone and stolen from him, that fucking asshole.
And now I'm going to grab a gun.
Go and get the gun.
It's important.
And remember, that's also a judge that's not only using racist language, but was advising her kids to commit a robbery and steal the dude's phone. Reached by The Current for comment, Odinet said she had been unable to sleep since the incident and had taken a sedative at the time of the video and didn't remember what was said. "My children and I were the victim of an armed burglary at our home. The police was called and the assailant was arrested. The incident shook me to my core and my mental state was fragile," she said. "I was a wreck and am still unable to sleep. I was given a sedative at the time of the video. I have zero recollection of the video and the disturbing language used in it." Bitch, stop lying. You know exactly what you said. You was up joking. You repeated what your son had said, and you was conscious right then and there. You wasn't up under a sedative. And then also remember, Judge, you advised them that they should have stolen his phone. So yeah, you knew exactly what you said. She added, anyone who knows me and my husband knows this is contrary to the way we live our lives. I am deeply sorry and ask for your forgiveness and understanding as my family and I deal with the emotional aftermath of this armed burglary. No, what you're dealing with is the emotional aftermath of getting caught being a racist. You dirty stank bitch. Judge Dirty Stanko. That's what you are. You a racist, and ain't no telling how many people you might have sentenced with this type of racist mentality. Despite Odinet's claim, Lafayette police said no weapon was found on the man they arrested. The footage sparked condemnation and calls for her resignation from local officials and community members. I strongly believe Judge Odinet should be held accountable, Lafayette City Marshal Reggie Thomas said in a lengthy statement published by KATC3. I'm sure that people of color will find it impossible to trust that they will be treated fairly and equally when they have to stand for judgment before Judge Odinet. This type of language cannot be accepted or tolerated by anyone, especially those who serve as leaders in our city, he said. State Senator Gerald Budox said that the comments were reprehensible and that he would pursue an investigation. I respectfully request and will officially petition that the Judiciary Commission of Louisiana investigate the ethical conduct and actions associated with the recent developments, he said in a statement. Odinet, a Republican, was elected to her seat in November 2020. Yeah, and and that's just it. You would come in front of this judge, you would think, oh man, this is a nice lady, this lady is going to be fair, and not knowing the whole time this is a racist, dirty, filthy pig that's a liar, and now want to blame her racist thoughts on sedative. No one believes that. And like I said earlier, you was conscious of what you were saying. You was conscious of the words spoken, and you chose them carefully, and you chose them correctly. So don't be sad now that you have been exposed for the racist that you have always been. See, it's apparent that you have used that language behind closed doors many a times with your family. Because number one, if you hadn't, your son would never be quoting you saying, and mom says, nigger, nigger, nigger. Because guess what? Your children would have never heard you speak like that. Number two, if your son would have said that on his own, or it was incorrect, you would have corrected him then and said, I didn't say that. Or you would have corrected him and said, you don't talk like that in my home. But what did you do? You verified the quote he quoted his mother saying. And you was caught on tape doing it. And then somebody in your own family leaked it out on your racist potato head looking ass. And I normally don't use this kind of dialect, but it just upsets you that you have these people in power that want to blame you for everything, while they are racist to their core. And that brother that broke into your home, man, yeah, he's wrong for that. He got arrested for that. And he's going to have to face the consequences and deal with the punishment for that dumb move that he did. That was very dumb. And no, he didn't have no right to break into your home. Any of us can agree with that. But just like he didn't have a right to do those things, that's illegal, you also didn't have the right to be racist, because that's also illegal. You see, and you could very well have opened up yourself to legal litigation because you violated his civil rights by using those racist and derogatory terms while you described him. And then you described a human being as a roach. If there's a roach in this situation, it's you, Judge Racist Michelle Odinet. You are the roach. And now you have been squished publicly. See? Now the public see you for the nasty racist roach that you are. You see? And that's a beautiful thing. I'm glad you're exposed, because now hopefully you can lose your job and you can lose your career over being the dumb racist that you are. And I thank you very much for appearing on today's show, man. You know, that's one thing about Rebuke All Devils Radio, man. We never have a shortage on guests. We never have a shortage on guests. So, hey, man, let's give this dumb racist a round of applause for appearing on the show. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Don't forget to click on that notification bell, man. And don't forget to drop your comments down below and tell me what y'all think about this roach right here. Drop your comments down below. Shalom.